Okay, I'm back. I did a couple of things, but my background looks the same. Background looks the same, but I did do a couple of things. I kind of turned down the bed, did some stuff, checked my phone, checked some messages. I grabbed this piece of wine. Okay, I got to store this. But I'll wait till everybody gets okay, I'm back. I did a couple of things, but my background looks the same. Where's that open? Oh, shit. A notification went out. Okay. That's good to know. The notification went out just now for JLJ After Dark. One person's watching. I know it took like 15 minutes. I had to pull some stuff together, go to the bathroom, do the do. Okay, let's do this. It's like later at night, it's running a little slower. Like, why are you running slower? Come on. Why are you running slower? Okay. I don't understand. But I got a story about this piece of wine. James is in Kansas City. Why is it just Kansas City? It's after 11 p.m. CST. Okay, I'm doing some. Here's my notes. There's that. So this show, I'm on my laptop. God, I miss my computer. I do. I hate having to do all this like this. Okay. So this is the second episode of JLJ After Dark here at JLJ Media. I'm going to try to talk a little quieter because it is after 11 o'clock here. My voice, of course carries in here. It's kind of funny. I was like, all of a sudden I feel louder. So I'm going to try to talk. I don't know if anybody's next to me. I'm in a hotel here in Kansas. I don't know if anybody's next to me on this side. I think this side is nobody. I think I'm at the end. I can't tell. I don't know if anybody's here. So good luck to them. I'm going to try to talk a little quiet. Why? I don't know why that's happening. I thought I turned on I feel loud. Oh, here we go. Look at this. I was on for 2 hours. Now, all of a sudden, we got Jason on here. Chandra's on here. Oh my God. I was on for 2 hours just now. 2 hours. And I got new. I'm telling you, doing these night shows have been very interesting. Doing them has been why I thought I turned that off. Okay, you guys, I'll answer your questions in a second, but populate. So I thought I turned off the notifications so that I wouldn't have any notifications. Oh, there we go. Had the wrong time. Okay. I did something wrong. Okay, let me answer your question. First of all, so this bottle of wine I've had for a long time. It was given to me, I think, pre-pandemic, but it's still good. It was in the refrigerator. There's no the expiration date on wine, right? So I'm gonna drink this. If people donate to my vacation fund or sign up for a class, I will do a swig of this. I don't have my shot glasses, and I usually do shots on this show. I don't have them, so donate. I'll do it. The larger the donation. Now this thing is small. If you give me $30 or more, I'll drink I'll swig the whole thing. There you go. How's that? Let me. This is Auntie caregiving life. I'm like at home. So, okay. So that's why you're up. Wonder what I'm learning. I'm learning that because not everybody can come in the mornings. Not everybody can come on the weekends. It's like depends. We're a 24-hour world. So I'm just saying. So I'm seeing it. The older, the better the wine. Well, it's not been opened, so I'm not worried about it. Looks fine. So it's still there. So I'm doing that. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So it'll be fine. But I am seeing the night owl stuff. So I see Chandra's on here. I see Jason. Jason, it's 11:20 where I'm at because I'm in Kansas City. I am one time zone behind you. And it feels weird because I just got here today. So those of you guys who didn't watch the other shows this today, I will fill you in. Drink. Okay. I was on a train for a day and a half. Went great. No problems whatsoever. Then I got here this morning. My sister, Nicole, picked me up. I got to post a picture. I got to post it on social media. My sister picked me up, brought me here to my hotel. And I've been in a hotel all day. I saw Kansas City when we were coming out here on the freeway, the 169, to come out here. But I basically just kind of, what I did is I did a show this morning, JLJ this morning. And then I actually changed my ticket. I'm staying an extra day. So I had to go through all that, get the hotel, I did all that, and it worked fine. Had Cracker Barrel for breakfast, brunch, kind of. It was good. Then I took a nice hot shower, washed my hair, conditioned it, then took a nap, made some phone calls, talked to my mom, even though I'm not in charge. My sister, Xandra, took care of her today. My brother took care of her today. So I wasn't there. And so they're taking care of business for her, but I always check in with her anyway. I'm still in charge of stuff, so she calls me. We talked. I took a nap. Then I had Famous Dave's for dinner. And then I was on for 2 hours doing JLJ this evening. So Chandra, we also have audio. So JLJ After Dark and JLJ This Evening are both available on audio. So wherever you get your audio, if you just want to put it on your ears, have it on the background, you can. I know some of you actually put the video on. Either way, it works. JLJ gets the credits. So whether you listen or you watch, I make money. So that's a good thing. I make money. I make money on downloads and I make money on views. Cracker Barrel was the bomb. So tomorrow morning, I decide what I want. So, but I paid a little extra to get an extra room, all that stuff, but I want to be here. I'm also helping out my sister who needs some help, and she's great. Her name's Nicole. So I think I posted it on my Patreon. It's a picture of her and me together. She's my younger sister. So, and then I was like, I didn't bring booze, and I didn't bring my flask, but I have this. So when I'm here, I'm just get some booze when I'm here. Clearly, tomorrow I'll be getting some. So I'm like, I can't just live off of this. But this is a nice little buzz. If I just drink it, if I just down it, like I said, I'll down it. So I am much more relaxed as I just dig in my breast. Sorry. I am much more relaxed. I am happy to be here. It's like LA is just it's way across the country. I'm in the middle of the country. Like I'm literally in the middle of the country. As soon as I left LA, I felt so much better. And so I'm glad I'm here. It feels good. I had it's raining outside right now lightly. It wasn't, a day and a half wasn't bad, Tony. It goes by really, because I got on at night and I was watching, for me, you guys understand this. For me, it was my chance to play on my phone. I never get a chance to, everybody else scrolls and all this stuff. I don't get to do that. So for me, it's a chance for me to see what you guys are all talking about a lot of times. So I'm usually posting. I don't do anything else. So I did that. So I fell asleep. I had music in my ears and I slept. most of the night. And then I woke up, brushed my teeth, washed my face, that kind of stuff. Had breakfast, did a little bit of work, had lunch. And it's like, it's been a wonderful, I had comfortable seats. Nobody was next to me. I'm telling you, yesterday when I fast, talked on the phone to my mom a couple of times. The next I knew it was dinner time. I had dinner. Then I started packing up because I knew I was coming here first thing in the morning. I completely cleaned up, changed some clothes, and then here I is. So it went by really fast, Tony. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yes, Speedy, you need to get away very soon. Oh, yes, my voice has dropped. I'm trying to talk a little quieter because I don't know who's next to me. I know my voice carries. But while I was waiting for this, I went, I know that's why women hit on me. I know. This is After Dark. We talk about whatever you want to talk about. But both shows, like I said again, are available as audio. So you can listen to the audio. I'm going to promote that too. I'm going to promote that. They are audio because some folks don't want to sit and, you can put them on the background, but I am way relaxed. Now, I did have an edible earlier today. That helped a little bit. My radio voice. I know somebody said that to me yesterday. I was like, "Oh, your voice." I go, I know. I do radio. I've done radio. I do TV. Yes. So, but yes, I am here for your pleasure. Okay, that sounds yes. So notification went out that I'm live. Okay, that's good. I'll get residuals from the previous show. Oh my God, that's so funny. Thank you, Matt Litchfield, for being on with me. For that's enough. Anybody wants to come on with me now? I know it's late for a lot of people. If you want to come on for a few minutes or whatever, you can join me. I'll send you the link. You can come on. Unlike the morning shows, for the afternoons, for the evening shows, I'm like, let the fans come on. The morning shows are all about me. But the night shows, Mack came on and stayed for 2 hours. And we had on that last, okay, if you guys, that last conversation on JLJ this evening, we went from musicals to my hotel room to music to the AIDS crisis. We talked about everything. She's on that show. So I was talking like, oh, all that's so funny. But yes, I think I'm thinking these night shows actually are telling me a lot. And I think what's really interesting, a lot of my colleagues are like, wow, James, you just try stuff and you do it. I go, yes, I try it. I said, the fans will tell you what they want. The fans will show up. They will not show up. They'll show you what they want and don't want. And so I listen to the fans. And if there's, and I guess my motives are always, well, first off, I'm trying to create content because there's no new shows out besides soaps and one Star Wars show. But I also want people, but if I think people understand, the fans will tell you what they want. So I try to just tell people what I want and listen to them and see what they say. Do you like the time difference in California? I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if that's a question. I was like, I don't know. It's my first day here. I'm confused. And that's why I'm not in bed, because I took a nap, first of all. But secondly, I feel like it's 9:30. Talk about confused with you with Creamer and Pack. I wasn't coffee. See, I can't help your dirty brains. That's completely on you. I knew what I meant when I posted it. They want, yes. But that's why people go, God, James. And what's funny, you guys? So I can be even shadier on this show. I don't care. It's late at night. I don't give a fuck. There are folks who are like, your telethon idea is genius. Now, you all know, you guys know, I didn't plan that. I planned 3 hours and then I'd be off. But it lasted 9.5 hours. But I kind of want to do it again. I kind of do. This peach bubbly is the bomb. Oh, you want me to sing? My voice is not prepared. I do my little play singing, but I would have to, you'll never find, I'd have to pull together. A love like mine, someone who loves you. I have to pull together. But yeah, this is, they're like, your telethon idea. I'm like, I didn't invent it. I didn't invent it at all. But folks, see, I look at other creators and other content creators, and they do GoFundMes and fundraisers, and they ask everybody for money and stuff. And I go, okay, they do. And I go, okay, well, I don't want to do that. To me, that's still kind of impersonal. For me, I always want to give you something. If I'm asking for something, I want to give you something. That's why I have a Patreon. That's why I Buy Me a Coffee. That's why I have, all this stuff, because I want to give it to you if you're going to give something to me. So I thought just being very transparent and come on here and say, hi, my vacation, I don't really have money for vacation, but I need a vacation. I got certain things covered. Kayla gave to the donation fund last show, and that seriously is going to come in handy for tomorrow. It's like, we don't understand. Any amount to me, counts. And Films 555 gave a super chat today, and so did Tracy. That'll go for next week when I'm on my next trip. I get paid the 22nd. That's perfect. So it's almost like having money in your savings account or something. It's like, oh, I have some money coming. So it's like it's people ask all the time and get it. I have a friend who asked for $10,000 to produce some film he's doing, and he got it. And he's not famous. And he's not any more famous than I am. He's not famous or anything, but his friends do. But I see that he engages his fans. He engages them. He talks to them. He makes them feel important and special. And I get it. And he tries stuff. And for me, I'll try it. Shit, it don't work, don't work. Try something else. I don't need anything to be perfect. I don't do no frills. Nothing like that. I have friends who are perfectionists. And I don't do all that. And that's good for them. Good. You have all these intros and all that stuff. I don't care about all that. And I think there's a segment of the population that doesn't care either. You can have all the bells and whistles and have a boring ass show. You can have all the bells and whistles and nobody tune in. And it happens and they get upset because nobody tuned in. And what's wrong? It's like, no, you did a great show. It's not you. You did a great show. Just that nobody cared, I guess. But I come on here and talk about being digmatized or something, and people come on and watch me. Hi, Michelle. How are you? See, you're up tonight. I know you're up. Even sometimes you don't take. That's true. I've always been fearless. I'm like, try it, and see what happens. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Well, no, but Matt, that's the whole thing. I know that some folks have situations where they can't give monetarily. I don't shame them or tell them, oh, don't follow me. No, if you're watching this video, that counts towards money for me later. If you like something that helps, it still helps me. It's like, everybody in the village has their role, right? And people's roles change. Some people have a lot to give at one point, they don't anymore. Sometimes they have nothing to give later. I don't shame anybody. Because to me, 100 pennies equals $1. I am always that kind of person. It's like whatever you can. And I had to learn that in caregiving. I had to stop being petty and bitter that I normally am, and accept that there's some people can only give so much. Well, sometimes take it. Take that, right? And I have some caregivers out here. You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm always real. So that's right, girl. I tell the truth, shame the devil all the time. All the time. You know, I don't care. You know, I just think it's just very much. I saw you said you would come back on. I'll give you a little rest for a second. I know it's like because you were a trooper. You came on and hung out this whole time. You were great. You were a great co-host. Sorry, your other co-hosting stuff didn't work out. And Sherry, you're my right hand. Also, you always catch my mistakes, but I never get mad. I'm like, thanks for catching it. I'm not perfect. Shit, I make mistakes. And you always catch them. Okay, Matt, I'm going to send it to you. See what tone you're going to use. Amen. That's right. Tell you say the devil cannot live here. The devil cannot visit. The door is closed and locked. The devil cannot come in. Nope, 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 nope. Not welcome, not near me. That is not happening. So I think the fans want to see Matt, see what he's going to say. Hey, Matt, so I sent you the link. If you want to come on, you can. You don't have to. If you want to come on, you can. I know it's late where you are in your man's home. And there's Candice. Candice, do you want to come on? I'm talking. I can always lower the volume for you guys. Yeah, Matt was Matt After Dark. Now, Candice, I sent you a link too. Don't know how your Wi-Fi is doing this evening, but I sent it to you. But yeah, I can lower the volume so you can come on. You guys talk whatever tone you want to. See Matt in his afterglow. I know Matt had to go get a smoochy woochie from his man. Okay, just smoochy woochie. This peach bubbly is the bomb. I've never had peach. I never seen it before. I'm taking this back to LA with me. And it's Leopardess. Hello, Leopardess. It's Freaky Friday. I love it. That's hilarious. Of course, Leopardess, you come on After Dark. Of course. Leopardess, I'm not far from you, Leopardess. I'm in Missouri. I'm one state over from you. If I could, I'd come to Nashville. But I have to go to because I am tempted, folks. I'm tempted to keep going. I'm already halfway across the country. If I just go to New York from here, or what if I just go to Florida from here? Trust me, I was looking. I was like, okay, if I came from Kansas and went to Florida, how much would that cost? My sister's answering something. Let me see what she's answering. Oh, there's Matt. I would give you a big hug. I know. I've never been to Nashville. I would love to go to Nashville. If I had the money, I would go. New York is calling me. If I had the money, I'd go to New York right now. I would go. I'll continue going east. If I had the money, I would go east. Oh, he has the background. When the moon is in the 7th house.
This was the darkest background I could think of.
Oh, for me, I can lower the value. You don't talk. Why is coming on? Why is everything going on about me? Tony, you want to come on? I'll send a thing to you too. So this is After Dark, kids. We do whatever we want. After Dark.
I felt so exposed, by the way, from that last stream.
Feel exposed. Yeah, I feel exposed.
Fortunately, you couldn't see. That was behind me. By the way, I caught your comment about my sad plant.
Oh my god! So you did it. Oh my god! You did it. I did. Oh my god! It did look sad. I was like, ooh.
It's my oldest plant, actually.
Okay,
That
tell
was
me
the
about it.
first. That was the first plant I got during at the beginning of the pandemic.
Okay,
So
so it's hanging on by a thread. Got it.
yeah,
Okay. I was saying it looks. I mean, it's alive. What can you say about it? So I was like, oh, okay, but that's good. That's good. You're keeping it going, so that's good, I guess. But Tony, I sent you a link too. Um, but yeah, and I thought about it. It's like, shit, like if I just keep going, we'll just keep going. I'm never coming back to LA. So keep going east. Be kind of funny. We'll see if Candice Mack. We'll see if her Wi-Fi is working. I'm just looking. I'm looking for shits and giggles right now. How much would it cost me to go to Nashville from here? It would cost me. Oh, let's see. If I left on the 18th, let's see what it costs. It would cost me on there. Let's see. Find a train. Yeah. Okay.
there should be a JLJ North American tour, but you don't let people know where you're going to show up next.
Isn't that funny? I know. Is that funny? I just show up somewhere. Here's what's funny. It's only from here to Nashville 16 hours. That's less than a day. That's less than a day, Leopardess. I could be there. It says I would leave Monday night and be there early Tuesday morning. And the only reason why that's the process is that there's a layover in St. Louis. That's the only reason why. That's hilarious.
Go up to St. Louis and then back down to
Well, no,
Nashville.
remember, Kansas City is the western part of Missouri. St. Louis is the eastern part of Missouri.
Okay.
So you would go, yes, I got them, Leopardess, I did.
Let me move. I'm sorry, James. Are you hearing buzzing from me?
I am hearing buzzing.
Okay, let me. I think it might be my phone.
Let me look. Leopardess, actually tell me, how did you pay? I think I did get it. I'm not sure. But tell me, how did you pay again so I can double check? Tell me how you paid. I'll double check which service. Yeah, there's feedback on your side.
Okay. I moved my phone, so hopefully, I think that might
I
be.
mean, I'll check with my phone too. I think it's your side. I don't think my phone's always next to you. I never have any problem. Is it me? Let me go down here. Zelle. Let me look on Zelle. Okay, let me look.
Oh, you know what? I think it might be. Do that.
I think you did.
Did it clear up?
No, still did it again.
Ah.
But you had it, but it stopped most of the show. Where'd you move it last time?
Well, most of the last show, I wasn't charging the phone,
Oh,
so I wonder if that was it.
must be because remember it didn't do it the rest of the show. So
Yeah.
yes, I got it. Leopardess, it's right here. I got it. Yes, I did get it. Yeah. So maybe that sounds like phone. It sounds like a phone on vibrate. As they're saying in chat.
For your pleasure.
For your pleasure, ribbed for your pleasure. So yeah, so Leopardess, I did get it. Okay, I thought I did. I don't even know the names. I thought I saw it. I think I got it. Oh, I don't hear it anymore. Here comes Candice Mack. Let's see how her Wi-Fi is doing. Shit, that's gonna be the trick. Oh, they heard it again. That's so funny because you did rest the show. It didn't do it. It was, I can't Mack. So I was checking a payment from someone, and it
Oh,
wasn't that payment. What's the other one? All right. Hello, Candice Mack. Good evening. Welcome to After.
hello.
I told folks
Oh,
I will, for a donation of $30 or more, I'll down this whole thing. Otherwise, little donations, I'll drink bits of it.
which kind is that?
What?
What kind is that?
It's a Sutter Home Chardonnay.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, see,
I've had it for years.
you got to keep it up so you can get sponsorship.
It's
Yep.
an earring. As Candice, I decided to stay here an extra day. My mother and I were like, you need to stay an extra day.
And
So,
what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad. No, now that I left LA, I don't want to go back. I'm trying to
Do
decide.
you?
I'm trying to decide where I want to go next.
You should come over to Baltimore.
I know. I'm looking at that. Okay, let me look right now. Let me see how much that costs me. Let me look. Because
Okay.
Tennessee is only 16 hours. Okay, let's see what Baltimore has to offer.
Other than me.
When you die, if I just showed up.
Yeah, that way I won't be here. I'll be at a client's house.
Oh, exactly. I love it.
The shade is real.
Yeah, but you know your ass will be back at the house because you want to see me. All right.
It depends on what's going on. I might be hanging out with Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Candice.
By the way, is my space talk gone?
No, I still hear some buzzing. I know.
The buzzing was gone.
Well, I was on mute for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to log out and then come back?
I can do that. I don't know if that's going to make a difference.
I'll let you know.
Please, I'll let you know.
I know you will.
So After Dark brought to you by, that's what Jason said in there, brought to you by Sutter Home. Yes. Told you, see, Matt is not as bad as Candice's Wi-Fi. They're coming for you already. They're coming for you.
Okay. You know what? I just got home. So.
Okay, where was you?
I was working, called babysitting, making some money. Yeah.
That was something else. I was like, where was you doing? What was you doing?
Now now it's Saturday. Later tonight, I'll be at bingo. Because I'm old. So, and I know Tony ain't talking.
Sorry, JC. Mm-hmm. He's been invited to come on, but I sent you an email telling me it's up to you.
You know why he's not coming on? He's doing his OnlyFans page right now.
Yeah, let me see the thing. What are you doing?
Shots fired. Bang, bang.
So I had my interview with Jason, who's in the chat. So Jason will be out sometime either next week or week. I'm not at home. I left all those files at home, so I can do it. Brought to you by Luscious Leopardess Liquors. Okay, go on, girl.
Okay.
I haven't watched any General Hospital. I have not watched yesterday or today's. I know that they already talked about it in the chat room. I can't talk about it. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna catch up probably this weekend. I haven't watched it yet. So
I think for General Hospital, it's more so the behind the scenes stuff versus what happened on the show.
No, right now in the chat room, it's on the show. They're saying that the Screener fans are mad because of a trip.
Oh, yeah. New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about right now. I have not watched it, so I do not know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I love you anyway. That's somebody. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I did see the Springer stuff, but I think it was another little. Well, it was on screen, but it was just kind of like a disappointment to know.
Chandra goes, no spoilers, please.
Yeah,
I don't watch anything, so I don't know them.
I'm just gonna say it was kind of like one part of GH was kind of a downer. It was like, but then I was like, it's GH.
Well, I already heard. I don't know nothing, but I just know that Blair debuts this week.
Yes,
and I'm already not excited.
I'm gonna say this. Most of us on Soap Twitter guessed what was happening. We guessed it a couple of months ago when they started the storyline.
But the storyline, but my ears are perked a little bit.
Don't get it too perked.
I know with Rena Sofer. I know not to get too excited.
Oh yeah. I still stick by what I said. Don't get it. I don't know. I just have this funny feeling, and I don't know.
And Matt, why won't they bring on Colton Little full time as Andrew? What's going on there?
I would love nothing more than to see that. I didn't watch Friday's episode of Days. I'm really keen on this coming week because I want to see what they're going to do with Teresa, since we already know that there's a change up coming with the acting.
What do you mean a change up with the acting?
Jen got there.
Don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
So Jen got there and was under the impression that she had X number of days to appear as Teresa. And then like 12 days into it or something like that, she's like, I don't have any more scripts. And
but Matt, you got to go back to the beginning, that she couldn't fully commit to what they had, because they asked for like, I think it was like a 14 episode count, and she was only available for some of it.
Yes.
Now, again, she tried to, work it out, and they tried to. So she was getting scripts left and right, like every single episode, except for then all of a sudden it stopped. Mm-hmm. She came to the studio and they said, "Oh,
you shall not be named."
Yeah, unemployment. Yeah, I'll say it, unemployment guy. I'll say it. Informed her, "Oh, we got it already taken care of. We have somebody else to take your place." And I will say this. It was dirty. It was wrong for how that happened. But I will say, because I think everybody kind of is speculating who it is. Jen Lilly did say for everybody to be nice to the person and for everybody to be nice. Will it happen? Stay tuned.
Soap fans are always the kindest in their reactions.
They really are.
I think Tony tried to come on several times. It didn't work for him.
Oh.
He tried. I saw him come on here. I think he tried. He didn't laugh. Also, Leopard Springs of John J. York's announcement.
Oh. Prayers.
That is Frank Moran's man. He loves John J. York. So I haven't talked to him about that yet. I talked to him about the Lois thing, but I haven't talked to him about that yet. Yeah,
all I would say is I did watch that video a few times. I've seen John Lindstrom posted a video too.
Yeah.
I will say John J. York is one of those, and I've met him. He is super sweet and so kind.
Me too. I met him too.
Yeah. And for this to be going on, again, this is what I'm talking about. You never know what's going on with somebody.
You don't.
You think you know, you don't know.
Nope.
And to know that he's going through this, we as fans, like, we joke, well, it's kind of true. We can't all agree on anything. We really can't. But with John
That's the
J.
one
York,
thing we can agree on.
Yeah. John J. York is such a positive, sunshine, ray of sunshine. And he posted a link. So I would, keep him in our prayers, him and his family, colleagues, doctors. Y'all better do what y'all got to do. And hopefully everything will be good. Everything will be good.
Yes. The right doctors will be in his presence. They will know what to do. They will handle his illness. The donors will come through. It's all going to happen. Mm-hmm. And there's Tony JC.
Mm-hmm. You notice he had a strap.
Ready.
He had a strap. Did you see the whip? see that before.
Candice doing all this talking, calling out things. How would she know what it is unless she own it for Greg, honey?
Because I took a guess. I took a guess for that one. But you know what you didn't? You didn't deny your OnlyFans page.
Oh.
As I told you on the last one, I said, "How would you know I got one unless you subscribe? You like those feet, don't you?"
So that confirmed it. I was joking, but he confirmed it. He confirmed it live.
But let me
JLJ
say this.
After Dark.
Let me say this because from the last one, I truly, me and Candice, I love Candice. I don't want nobody with their OnlyFans mad at me. Because I said, oh, she all right. She's more than all right. Like, look, calm down. Don't get the Candice army after me.
Well, Candice, one of your people is on here. Becca from Baltimore says, "You're in my neighborhood. What are you doing up?"
I just literally got in. Like, literally just got in.
She just got in.
Becky, I literally
girl.
Yeah, bad girl, yeah.
On the street.
Yeah, okay.
And look at that beard coming in, Tony. It's a lot rough.
I gotta shave this. Oh, I can't stand hair on my face.
You don't?
I can't walk.
Looks good on you.
Other things, but not hair. I understand.
So predictable.
After dark.
So I'm trying to give you a compliment, and so predictable. Yes. I like facial hair.
I can't see how people do it. I cursed the day that I put a razor to this part of my face. This hair was fine. I didn't mind that because you get it over with. But I don't know what possessed me to put up, and it was like,
how funny.
For about 25 years, and I just had
There are folks, Tony, that are jealous of us who can grow hair. They're jealous. They tell me they're jealous we can grow hair. They wish they could grow hair.
Well, I'm going to say where.
On their face or their head. Yes. Yeah, look at him. I'm trying to play. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're all, Candice just got in from Studio 54.
Hey! I'd like to boogie on the disco.
No, seriously, you don't understand. In the old days, right now, it's 12 o'clock. Well, it's 12 o'clock here in Kansas. I'd be just arriving at the club.
That's why. Hey,
beep.
I know. Those toot days are over. They are OVAH. They are over. Midnight at a club right now sounds not like fun to me at all. Ugh, no, thank you.
Is there any? Well, I know that Baltimore, the clubs, there's a curfew because that's what they need to do. Is curfews, but I don't know. Does clubs still? I mean, do people still go to clubs?
They do. The younger people do. Yeah.
I was just gonna say younger people do.
Younger people
do. Like we don't.
We do.
Tony works at a club. Not this Tony. Tony Moore works at a club. Hello, 4 nights a week. They go out.
But they have chicken and wings. Chicken and things.
That's one day. That's one day out of his week. He has wings and things.
Ow. Oh,
you would like? Oh, Tony, JC, you would like it. The things are delicious. I've been there a couple times. But he has 4 nights there, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Do go out. I don't. He knows I don't. But I used to. When I used to go out and just party my ass out till 3 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Those days are over.
I do miss going out, having worked in a nightclub, and then going out at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to get cheese fries with the drag queens. I do miss that part.
Jason Jose goes, I've only been to strip clubs in Baltimore. Okay, Jason.
That's where you met Candice? What? Them girls are worse.
Candice would have been
wow.
Mama Matron.
I seen P Valley. Candice would have been all around. I seen them tricks.
When you're good to Mama.
Yes, mama.
Leopard has said, I used to go to a disco club at 11 p.m. looking divalicious. Chandra says, in Gary, Indiana, the black folks 55 and up are in the clubs. Come on, Gary, Indiana.
I'm going back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come.
Hey.
Back to Indiana.
Oh, Jason goes, I was dragged there. Let me get my quotes out. Dragged there by my best friend and fell asleep.
Well,
I
Matt
ain't never seen anybody fall asleep at a strip club.
Wait a minute, Matt falls asleep all the time on YouTube and all that stuff. So yeah, I can actually believe you, Jason. You know what? I believe you, man. There it is. Matt, that kind of looked like different. That looked like a horror movie. Like.
Shonda's all dang Tony. She's all dang.
I'm still working on my technique. Sorry.
Your technique. That's you guys. Is every word gonna be a double entendre? Is that what's gonna happen here? Every single thing.
Double.
Really, Tony?
What?
You're the one who started all this.
He's innocent. He's an innocent baby. He didn't do shit.
So is Britney Spears. She's innocent. Yeah.
World.
But she says she's not that. She says she's not that innocent.
I know.
And I'm not sorry.
That's right.
I lost my glasses so I didn't have to see all this sinfulness.
Oh.
You know.
And I beat you to it, man. I took it off.
What is it, Tony? I'm not your bitch. Don't hang your shit on me.
Oh, jeez.
That's right, girl. You tell him, Madonna. You're tired of them bitches. You're tired of them bitches.
I know Madonna's happy that Pepsi released that video finally.
I did. I love that,
Don't
actually.
Get me started. Is this thing on?
Stop filleting the microphone. Thank you. Yes. No. Seriously, Tony. I had a person tell me once when I was in training at AfterBuzz, I want you so close to the microphone. I want you I think you're filleting it. I go, I'm not filleting that. Not for no freebie. I said, I get paid when do all that shit. Ooh. Like, when I can be that close.
And those things are big.
They are big. I mean, I'm used to it, but you know.
Don't worry.
Well, I do have I've been around a few. I've been around a few blocks.
Careful, we don't want to upset Candice's sensibilities. She just got off of work at the P. At the pint.
I have to miss you guys in the chat because it's mentioned several times. Rebecca wants me to tell you that she's jealous she met Dan at Comic-Con. She lives just a few blocks from there.
I didn't know he was going to be there. I just happened to go to Comic-Con because I'm a huge. Well, you know this. I'm a huge comic book geek. So wait, I have a rant that I need to let this out. So I'm going to do it on this platform. To the people at Comic-Con, it was a darn shame that on Friday it was $35 to get in. Saturday it was $45. Sunday it was $30. I'm going to say this right now. I should have got a freebie bag. I should have got something for free because I paid. And on top of that, I'm not going to say who, but I feel as though $100 for 2 comic books, like graphic novels, that's wrong. I understand the hustle is real. I get it. But we broke. That's all I gotta say.
Was that what you paid for entrance?
For entrance, it was like $30.
Okay.
Yeah. But just to get, like some Comic Cons in New York, and I'm pretty sure like I out California Comic Con and everything, they get like, something free, like a free bag. I'm not saying I wanted it, but it's just like I paid $30 and, I saw Dan. That was, that made it all better.
He's hot.
Well, when you come to some events run by other entities that focus on smaller groups, you tend to get little extras.
Like the upcoming event in March at National Harbor.
That's a good example.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I may attend to that. I've heard some good things about those people who run that event. I heard that the guests are going to be amazing and the food too.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing your promo now, so that way she can duck out. She's working that night at the bank.
Oh no, I'll be down there. I have the support. Plus, it's nearby. They're like literally. I was like, yes, finally.
Spitting distance.
Yeah, really.
Spitting distance. Spitting distance. I don't like spitting. That's one thing I don't do.
Open arms, James. Open arms.
I'm not open arms to everything. Not to everything. Not to everything, folks. I'm not open arms to everything. I'm open arms to some things. Not everything. I second everything that Candice said. That's what Sherry said. But Rebecca's all, you had your arm around him too. He had his arm around you.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's seen him since.
Yep.
I saw that earlier, I think it was on Friday, he had some fuzzy socks and sandals on.
Yep. That was that. Yeah. And then Saturday he had, Friday he had those socks because he just landed when he took that picture because I asked about that. But Saturday, for those who went, he had the guns out. He was literally like, okay, yeah. I'm like, dang, okay.
Okay.
I did, by the way, like, was it last week? Edition Days, Michael Mattis's caption that with EJ pointing the gun at Xander. And it's like, what do you mean you didn't like Spartacus?
Yes. That's cute.
I thought that was cute.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, Dan was hot stuff baby this evening. I met him. I was like, you are all that and a bag of chips. All of that. Like that.
I just thought I was going crazy. I thought I was like, wait, that's not him. No, it's not. No. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, for Spartacus, he'd make appearances, I guess. I mean,
yeah.
I'm so speaking of that, I'm so disappointed in. I already don't like Bill.
Becca.
Wait, you kind of broke up, James.
Drew Barrymore really hurts me. What?
I said you kind of broke up. Yeah.
I did. Oh, first of all, thank you for Rebecca for her donation. Thank you.
Yay.
I will receive that donation the 22nd next week. So thank you so much. I love it. Thank you. You're always very good to me, Rebecca. We appreciate it here at JLJ Media. No, I was saying that I hate Bill Maher already anyway.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
But the Drew Barrymore one hurts my heart.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've met her. She's super nice. She's super who she is. I'm sorry. I don't buy. I've seen people's reactions to it. This is my buddy Albert Bostic and I totally disagree on this. I'm like, you can't cross picket lines. I'm sorry. I don't care for what reason. You just can't. That you should be part of a union. You shouldn't be part of it. You shouldn't be part of it then. If that's the case. We all have families and people and everything to feed. But it's like that's to do that, and your own riders are against you also because they're not coming back. It's like I think it's rude.
I wonder sometimes. I'm not excusing anybody's choices, But I wonder sometimes if it's like when you surround yourself with people who give you bad advice and you don't realize it.
That happens too. But she's been somebody who's been vocal about the news and stuff. But I didn't buy her situation. I'm sorry.
I didn't see the video because I know she took it down.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, she took it down.
It was bad. It's just it doesn't. It's like, so what you're doing is you're undermining everyone else who is taking this leap of not working. And yes, I have friends who are hairdressers and who are crew people, and they're not. They're not. We get it. I mean, like I said, some of us people, we're having problems making money also. I get it. But the whole point is we're still fighting for equality. You can't have someone just go back and that's just it. My thing is, then don't be part of a union. Just go out there and do what you want to do. Then no one can accuse you of anything. You can just like, this is what I'm going to do, and that's it. But when you're part of something and you go against it, I don't care what the reasoning is. To me, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, we actually got to see a live taping of Bill Maher years ago, and even when we went into it, we knew he had writers. We were fine with that. But going back to what initially Drew had said about like, oh, well, we're news. And it's like, but again, that's the whole point. It's like you're devaluing the writers by saying, oh, we can keep producing content without them. And she might as well kick a puppy on the picket line.
Well, number two, who the fuck is watching Drew Barrymore's show for news? I'll wait. Who's watching her and Ross Matthews? I love Ross, my buddy. Who's watching Ross Matthews for news?
I love the reels of the show. If I want information about memes,
right?
It's great for that.
No, I'm getting back to the original question. Who the fuck is watching Drew Barrymore for goddamn news?
No one.
Nobody. Bitch.
Do you think
you know what you're doing?
Do you think she's trying to sabotage, like she's self-sabotaging the show to be canceled?
All I know is this bitch went back to work with her writers. That's all I know. I don't know what her personal things are. I don't know what the fuck.
Because here's the thing. Because all right, so okay, so
here's what Becky says, and I agree with her. Okay. I feel like they both broke the strike. It's not supporting people who support Drew's show. I get they want to make money, but they're not supporting people who make money. That's the problem. It's like saying, well, I'll sell my mother's soul to you. She's the one who made me, but I got to get back to my life. You know, it's like, no, I'm not going to do that. That's what it is. The folks who work for, we know crews work very hard. They're the hardest working ones in the scene, right? And all the writers, all the researchers who research all her segments, who put together the games. Those are the unsung heroes. So yes, we want them to work, but if you go back to work without them, I mean, come on, it just isn't. 2 and 2 equal 4, not 5. Mm-hmm. It's as dumb as a soup sandwich.
I love that.
Can you make a soup sandwich? No, you can't make a soup sandwich. That's how dumb it is.
So is everybody saying the same thing about like the talk? Because the talk comes back soon.
Don't get me started. My cousin and all that. Don't get me started on my.
I know, but
now the only show that I want to comment on, because The View is very much a political news show,
right?
And every episode they always say we support the writers, we miss them. They do their own writing, they show their own handwriting. That's the only show people do go to for news. Okay, I'll sit here and wait too. Who goes to the talk for anything that's not other than fluffy?
And I go for Aqua.
Of course you would. Okay, yes.
I go for when they talk about the soap stuff. So yeah.
I can watch Akbar on the other show, the reality show, the competition show. What am I looking at the name of that goddamn show?
What, Whiteout? What is it?
No,
Wipeout?
Ninja. American Ninja.
Ah.
Warrior.
I watched him and
That
the
still
girl
comes
who used
on?
to be on Broadway, his co-host. Because I swear there's a little chemistry there, and I'm like, mm. Don't Kelly Ripa it.
I just know my cousin's on that show. I'm trying to be kind and not be as bitchy as I was last season. But yes, either says Drew said they would do content that didn't require writers. Exactly. What content is that?
You know, news shows that talk about what's going on around the world have writers. They sometimes they're called journalists, but they still have writers.
Right.
Well, I'm curious to see what Drew's gonna write.
Exactly. There's no late night shows either, remember? There's no late night shows. Nothing's happening. And the thing with her is she can't have actors on if they're not talking about other stuff. Yes, ma'am.
But go ahead, Matt.
No, So if you're gonna have Ryan Gosling on and you're gonna advertise that you're gonna have Ryan Gosling on right now, what's he gonna talk about? What do you think people want him to talk about? But he can't because of the strike. Okay, so are we gonna hear his biscuits recipe? Is that what's going to keep everybody engaged?
Well, it depends. In some cases, people have books coming out or other things, so they can talk about that stuff.
No, yeah, but I'm just talking about, it's like the whole point of having a lot of these known names on is to promote their current content.
Yes.
And so it's like, if you're going to have these people on and they're not going to be promoting their current content, why are you having them on?
So for her, she does like everybody. They do hot topics, right? Or hot topics, or whatever. Her and Ross do it. They pick topics from famous to infamous stuff, right?
That's gonna be so stupid.
What?
That's gonna be so stupid.
Right. I'm saying but it's like there are people who do it better. Like Wendy Williams did it better.
Wendy.
I know Wendy.
They
did it better. So I'm saying I don't get. It's like, Drew, I'm a fan of yours. I was, and I really enjoyed your work, and you're a very real, down to earth person. I met you in person, you were sweet. Other thing, but this to me is the wrong move. And they're picketing her outside her state. And pretty she threw out 2 people who were wearing strike pins and shirts. And so they said that they claimed they weren't disrupting. They just came to sit go in the audience. But they didn't want them in the audience. That's the last thing they want them in the audience. I know they didn't. They don't want to see that. They want pants in the audience with strike shirts on.
I just like to make a point that our James Live evening was a little saucier than the After Dark has been so far. Just saying.
I got to this point. I was like,
it's not a complaint. It's just an observation.
I just got into this conversation. I don't even know.
I'm all about the nasty. I'm all about the other stuff.
I just follow along wherever my heart says to talk about. And
whatever, Candice.
Hey.
And the chat actually started it. They still talk about General Hospital.
Sure,
they were ignoring Tony's dirtiness. They went straight to General Hospital. I'm like, General Hospital? They went in there.
No,
sorry, Tony.
My whole thing is, today at work, we were talking about Weezy and Jeannie Mai.
I heard they broke up too.
Yeah, after two years. And then I hear Hugh Jackman and his wife broke up. I was like, what that? I said, it comes in 3. Oh, yes, Matt. Hugh Jackman and his wife of 27 years.
Wow.
They're getting a divorce too. Oh. Yes. Yeah.
I guess that Deadpool really was a ringer.
Well, you know the streets are talking about Hugh Jackman.
Well, I guess maybe Scott and I need to amend some of our vows.
Mm-hmm.
What was that song? What was that song? What was I forgot? He did that long stint on Broadway.
Oh, I know. I know what you're
Was
talking about. Like,
Yeah, it was the one. I want to say it was a pineapple song or something like that or whatever. But that wasn't the name of the play. But who did he play? He played somebody. I can't think of his name. It escapes me. But I'm just saying, you know, you okay?
it usually comes in threes too, just like deaths. It's usually three celebrity divorce. Like you have Jeannie. I'm surprised at, and the fact that Weezy was the one who filed first. I was like,
Listen,
I don't even know.
wait. Back up. Who, Candice?
Yeah, I don't know who he
oh,
is.
okay.
My brother likes
Jeannie
these couple.
Mai
I don't know
and
who they are.
Jeezy, a rapper.
Yeah, the rapper Weezy.
Jeezy.
Yeah, and Jeannie Mai from The Real. This is our time. That one.
You got me really concerned because I heard Jeannie, and the first thing I thought of was Francis.
Yeah.
Oh no! See,
she got me when
you made my heart stop.
Wait, where's
she got me when she said Weezy. I said Weezy from the Jefferson, ain't her and Georgia gone, But I could see that with Jeezy and Jeannie.
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
My brother said he liked this because I like this couple a lot. I don't know who this is.
Right. Considering who she was with before. I mean,
and why did that break up?
Because she didn't want, because she wasn't ready for okay. She didn't want to feel pressure into having a child. One. And that's why she did, when they were on The Real, she kind of broke down about that because society has told us that there are certain ages that you have to do certain things with. Like by 30, you should be married. You should have a kid. You should have a house. You should have a nice income. By 40, you should be a little comfortable. Da. By 60, enjoy yourself. You earned your life, stuff like that. Now we all know good and well, when you hit 20, that's when you kind of start to discover yourself a little bit. When you hit 25, you're still discovering yourself. Sure, by 30, look, I'm still discovering myself. I'm still figuring out that what makes me happy, what kind of person I want to maybe settle down with, if I want to settle down with somebody, and if I want to have a child.
But see, I do not mess with women's reproductive stuff unless. But here's what my thing. I don't know Jeannie Mai. I didn't really watch the show until Amanda Seyfried was on there, and then when she left, I was like, bye, But Jeannie sometimes, and she probably sweetheart, but I just felt like she just seemed like she would be annoying to live with. She just seemed like she would.
Mm-hmm.
She seemed like she would just be so annoying to live with. Yeah, it's good for the person, kinky, meow, kinky, whatever. But after I was like, yo, why are you still talking? She just gave up that energy, no. And you can look at Jeezy, and that was not happening. He got what did they have, a little girl?
Yeah.
So
I bet you might have said if it.
And see, I think for me, it was like, okay, she didn't expect him to be that guy, to be the one that she was going to settle down with, that he was going to be the one to be the father of her child. So that's why I was like, okay, they actually do work, because I didn't think it was unlike a certain other reality star and a rapper. They weren't overhyped. I'm talking about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Okay, I'll say it. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West was too overhyped. I did not buy their relationship one bit. I was like, publicity stunt, because Kanye.
She caught him off his meds, and saw an opportunity to get an extra to push her over a
but
billion.
can we be
Pop
real
out
for a
them
second?
kids.
But can we
She
be
knew
real for
exactly
a
what
second,
I said when they
Tony?
first, yeah, hold on. I said this
Okay.
to my son when it first happened. I said, watch. I said, if they don't have Kanye locked up and controlled, I said, they don't know what they're doing. They knew what they was doing.
Because here's the thing, let's be real. Kanye used to be here, right? He used to be here. Then something happened at the VMAs that kind of like really pushed his popularity down. When he interrupted a young Taylor Swift drinking some Hennessy on top of that and whatnot.
I think with Joe Jackson hitting the bottle more than Michael, and he went crazy.
And let's be honest, and I'll say it, he was always jealous of Jay-Z. There was always that little jealousy of Kanye with Jay-Z regarding Beyonce. And I said what I said, and I'm not taking it back. But then with Kanye, it was like there was other rappers that were coming after him and taking that spot. Drake and a lot of the new class. Now, Kanye is a good artist when he's focused on the music. But I don't know what had happened, Amber Rose. I don't know what all happened. Hennessy, jealousy, and everything.
Those are the two. Amber Rose and that first girlfriend.
Oh, I met Amber Rose.
He actually lost it. Honestly, I think he lost it when his mother. When his
mother died. Yup.
That was
he never recovered from that. And I'm gonna say this. We got to think about everything that happened, because everything happened so freaking fast that he never really had a time to process, in my opinion, his mother's death, because he was still trying to keep up with making music that, like, his mother was his rock. Okay. And I always say this all the time. When you lose a parent, your whole world changes. Like one day it's all like, yeah. Next day, you don't know where your mindset is going to be. He's never recovered from that at all. And he's tried to find something or someone to fill that spot. Sadly, look, people are not going to babyfy you. You have to kind of do the work with you. And not only that, Kanye, let's be real. Let's talk about this. You was trying to stay relevant because
I think,
yeah.
I honestly think he just off his meds. And I heard other people who's bipolar talk about how they feel on him. And then when they get them leveled up, they feel like I don't have to take them anymore. And then it's like, woo. And then it's like, yo.
Plus,
I think that, but he just send him back to wherever he at right now. Sit down with your wife giving you the good in Italy, and just stay over there.
I was going to say that. Now let's take a look at that. It's again, first and foremost, you have children. That right there. Let's do this. You need to set the example for them.
And Kim did a great job. Is doing a great job. I just saw her commercial. I ain't wear nothing. This is all skins. I'm like, what's
right? I will never forget the video of. I think it was North's birthday party.
Oh, it was sorry.
North.
What's that? Tito Jackson's son dodged the bullet with that one.
But no, I just like with Kanye, I've always said this. There's sometimes that I just shake my head. I'm like, Kanye, baby, they are taking advantage of you. I know you're not here. And that's what gets me, is that you have people who are targeting in on him and making him this way. Like I'm just like, oh, okay. Like just now with the Italy thing. What the heck are you thinking, Kanye? Like, again, you have children. You have, like, I always want to say, what would your mom say, Kanye? Like, what would your mom, if she got, we all say this, if our mama or daddy was still around, for those who lost their parent, what would they be? What would they think? What would they say? How would they respond to how you act? And you're a parent. Like, that's
And
just me.
Parent again. He said, "You're a parent."
Oh God, here we go.
Oh, it's almost like
Oh my God.
Like saying the funeral.
You're a parent.
Parent.
A parent.
Parent. I just want to know who's going to be the third couple. It comes in threes.
So look at the chat, because I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. I love this. Oh, I don't know. They're commenting on your stuff. I don't know. I don't follow any of this. So, but I love it. I love that you guys are. I love it.
I can't see anything.
I can't even see it. Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of chatter going on in the chat about what you guys are talking about.
Really?
So they're all talking about it.
Just being the IT guy in the group, you can watch the live stream on your phone.
Yeah.
And have it silent and look at the chat while you're in.
I was doing it the last time on the telethon. But I was sitting up here reaching. I was like, everybody just don't want to see my chin in the camera while I'm trying to set it up. And who wants to see my chin?
Your chin. I love it.
You don't know the market until you find,
That's true. You never know.
Right. If there's a cure for this, I don't want it. I don't want it.
But I love this discussion. I love it. This is stuff that I have no clue about. I'm like, go ahead, kids. I have no idea.
Hey, Matt, are you saving your money for the NSYNC concert?
It's funny you should say that. No, but I did send while Scott was at work earlier tonight, I sent him the reel or video that NSYNC did with the Friends dialogue. It's like, what do you know? I don't know anything. I can't tell you what I know. What do you know? I think I might know something. I could see him being interested in going to a concert. I'm not as interested, but that's more.
It's okay, Scott. Tell Scott, me and him gonna hook up. We're gonna go.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
It's not an appreciation for the group's music. It's people. So.
Okay.
Are they going on tour?
I'm gonna say yes. I don't care. Look, when they posted that video that Matt's talking about the Friends, I literally did a TikTok to that, and I was like,
But shouldn't Justin first make amends to?
I'm gonna do this because as the out of the four that you see here, I am the official NSYNC fan spokesperson. Okay, so I'm gonna break this down to everybody. There was no falling out. I need people to understand this.
I'm not talking about what his bandmates. I'm talking about to Miss Jackson, baby. Before we bring him back into the fold.
So here's the thing. I'll be the one. I'll do it. I don't care at this point. I've always had an issue regarding that moment because I will say it. It was a publicity stunt went wrong, and let me clear up what I'm saying. Super Bowl. Okay. First and foremost, you got Janet Jackson. Control. Ooh, ooh. You bring out one of the hottest stars out there, which was Justin Timberlake. You gotta remember, this was his first solo adventure, right? Okay. You gotta rock your body. Da da da. Okay. That Tuesday, 2 days after the Super Bowl, was when her album came out. So she was in the midst of promoting her album, right? Which that album didn't do so hot. Okay. No offense. I love Janet, but even I have to say it wasn't one of your best, but it wasn't one of your worst either. Okay. All right. First and foremost, when that happened.
The wrong single.
Yeah. But anyway, so you got that, and then Rip. First and foremost, my question is, I don't have a nipple ring, so I don't know, but I've read as many times as I've seen Nipplegate, I always keep looking, I'm like, okay, the facial expressions, like let's study that. Cause it's not like if somebody did that to me, I would be like this and run off. I won't even care if I'll be gone. Like, what's that young girl's name at the awards Tuesday? Something happened on the stage and they like ran her off. I don't know. So
nowadays I'm so old. I don't even.
I don't know. I don't know.
I watch it mute on.
Wait a minute. Olivia.
Was that Olivia and
Rodrigo?
Yeah, I think that's her. That she was like on the stage and something went wrong and they like ushered her off really quickly.
Yeah, and it was staged.
Again, yeah. Right. So my point exactly about the Super Bowl. My whole thing is like, boom, okay, you wanted to get this for people to talk. And sadly, this was a publicity, in my opinion, a publicity stunt that went wrong. Because if this was MTV, I've always said this, if this was MTV, everybody'd be like, oh my God, you see Janet Jackson's boob. Oh my God, yo, Justin Timberlake. Okay, hi, I'm Candice on TRL. And today we're going to talk about da-da-da-da. Instead, sadly, first and foremost, CBS, Les Moonves was in charge. One. FCC targeted, Janet Jackson and Justin. And yes, I definitely see both sides. But I always said, like I said, for me, it was a publicity stunt gone wrong.
And that can and we can agree to say
disagree.
Maybe.
Right.
No. I'm not gonna disagree. I just don't blame Janet. I blame
that's true. Okay, Tony. Me and you see each other on that.
Yeah, because there's certain things she started doing that she wasn't doing when she was married to Renee, and he was managing her. It was like, yo, come on, honey. I already knew you would, they call you dunk because you got a donkey booty, but we didn't have to. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. But
right,
I don't disagree with that. My only issue was like, yo, we stand together. I'm not apologizing if it's an accident. And then here go Justin to get back on TV, making an apology, leaving her to stand out there, leaving her out there. You was right there with us. Matter of fact, remember he was nominated for a Grammy, and the only way he could go was if he publicly, because CBS has said it. CBS said unless both of them had to do it, and of course, Janet wasn't going to do it. And that's what you're admitting to guilt. Mm-hmm. But remember, if you go back and watch it, like, I don't know if you watched Justin's, he did like an interview and also he did a book. He was like, he felt a certain type of way about it. He felt at that time, he was wet behind the ears. So it was like, okay, he was okay. He left Britney when she slept with that, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about weight. We're not talking about weight.
Hold out for what? I love this.
Y'all are making James drink.
Hold on 1 second, because Rebecca sent me $20.
Chug.
I'll drink a lot. I said $30 or more. I mean, chug it. I'll jug. Probably.
Wait a minute, but how much? Wait a minute. How much did she give the first time? And he froze.
No, that does count. So that's a total of 40, I guess, 20 and 20. So I guess I will jug it. Here we go.
Chug.
They got some decent cheese there or something.
You didn't drink it all the way to the head. You didn't do it.
I'm getting to the head. Don't worry.
Okay. Like, just check.
Tony, don't let that sit, please.
Well, I have cheese. I actually have cheese.
Come on. Chugga. No, you still got to drop. Okay. Thank you for your donations, Rebecca. If you guys want him to drink.
So now I guess would be a good time to say that red wine ages more than white wine. White wine doesn't typically age. Anything you buy in the grocery store is not meant to age. It's meant to be consumed immediately. So.
Wait,
Anyway,
Wait, I hope nobody from that product is in the chat and saw your facial expression. Okay.
James isn't frozen. He's just between expressions.
He was like this. He's like,
I wasn't gonna say the way he's gagging and going like that. We all been there. Didn't we say let me know?
It's
we all
like
been there.
that scene.
But Tony, it depending on what you drank, it tastes better.
It's like I was gonna say, it was like that scene from Schitt's Creek where Moira's like, "This wine is awful. Give me another glass."
Did James go to throw up?
I think he might be.
I hope not.
Look, you guys,
No.
And Matt,
half
Oh,
single
he got
sharp cheddar cheese.
What the heck?
man, I had to let it sit because at the same time as James goes saying all that, mommy was waking up and I was like, I'm like, I can't do both. I
Tony,
can't do both.
everybody quiet for a second. Tony Moore, do you want to come on?
Oh.
He's in the chat. Tony, I'll send you the link. You want to come on, Tony?
He needs to know that I tried to represent him earlier.
And I already know he's gonna mess with me, so I'm gonna get ready. If he comes on, I'm just gonna put myself on mute.
What happened here?
I don't know.
You've been on
No,
vacation. Always gotta be doing something. Go sit down. Yeah, I just read what he said.
I'm just like, shit. Hell no, I don't want to come on. He goes, hell no, I don't want to come on. I want to hear about it.
Okay.
Asking for you, tell you what, you do you, girl. Don't be worried about what people are doing over here on their vacation.
The what in the total?
Anyway, back to your discussion. My 2 cents will be, I watched that Janet documentary. No, you know what? She didn't tell us nothing. And number 2, what she did tell us was every man in her life has been a problem. And it's like, girl, you got to take responsibility for some actions. And I love Janet. But
Thanks. I like her too.
It felt like every man done did her wrong. But it's like, girlfriend, you let each man in your life. And she kept men for a long time. I don't think she had a man for a minute. Her and Jermaine were together for a while. Her and Renee were together for a while. Like, it was like, come on, girl.
Listen, some of them overlap. And we won't talk about the other people, the men she left out.
Bobby Brown.
No, that's intentional. I'm talking about another famous one.
Which one? Which
Who,
one?
Ralph Tresvant?
No, he's a basketball player.
Jordan?
Mark Jordan? Did they really? I didn't know. Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
I didn't hear that one.
Bro, Bobby Brown hot. Why you think she was like, what? You knew. But then also you should know with Janet, she grew up she grew up under her father and her brothers. She's seen she's like, she has issue with men. She will have issue with men.
I always it's funny
I have
because
no idea who Keith and the girls are. But I hope it's a good familiar.
Well, no, Tony J. Now I keep seeing all kinds of shit on Netflix for your toy boy or whatever. What's that thing called? Pony boy or whatever?
Pop boy?
Yeah. It's everywhere now.
Boy?
Now it's everywhere. Now it's everywhere. Like I never heard it before until you said something.
Yeah. I like the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I just heard from Flobo, in Japan.
Oh, really?
Let me respond to him really quick. Yes.
Tell him we said hi.
Is he calling from the future or the past?
The future.
Tell him good morning.
So,
good afternoon.
I want to show you something that I did for him a long time ago.
Oh.
They show you.
You heard from Flo was going to show us something. I was like, really?
Can't see the glare. It's a glare. A little bit.
So it's a washcloth in Japan. He didn't have washcloths in his apartment. And I went there and I'm like, you need washcloths. So I brought him washcloths. So now he's using them. And so he brought one with him to Japan. That's called love, Tony. That's what it's called. Thank you.
Oh,
Washcloth.
And then he got up and he said what he said, and then got up like this was Sex in the City or something like that. Like
I had to exit. I'm sorry.
Like this was girlfriends. Like this was girlfriends or something. Like my girl.
Tony goes, Tony said, I'm going back to my business. Well, thank you, Tony, for coming through. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. You're getting to worry about grown folks happening in Kansas City. Thank you.
Basically using them to what?
Sorry, Tony. We don't need you to participate in the chat if you don't want to participate on video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tony.
Have a nice day, Tony. Thank you. Thanks for stopping through.
You know, the very first thing that Tony would say if he goes live would be, listen.
But that sounds like him, listen. It's like him, listen. Listen.
My neighbors are playing your Madonna like a little prayer. Thank you. Midnight hour, I feel your power. Yes, just like a prayer. Okay,
I feel your power. I feel your power. Oh my God, I love it. Tony's like, Ken's like, no. I'm like, nah. We ain't doing that today.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, you call someone out and see what they say.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I love it. This turns me on. Okay,
real quick.
This turns me on. Okay, I'm saying it to you right now, Tony Moore Jr.
Ah,
I love him.
Like, look.
Hold on.
I don't know.
I gotta get. Wait.
Let me get myself together for this.
Lounge.
We all need to stretch first.
Mm-hmm. Let's pray.
See, the thing is, Tony misses me, so I know that's what's going on. That's where all things lie, so it's okay. I have Tony. I have Flobo. Everybody's missing me. I'm minding my own business. Talking with my
He had no washcloth, though.
That I gave him.
My girlfriend. It's like.
Let's see what. One full screen. Shit. Escape. Why is my screen so big?
Be quiet, Tony.
I'm ready.
I just made it smaller.
Get your Wi-Fi together.
Then like Tony wants the link, have him join in. Okay, Tony's coming on. I got Tony coming in. I want people who's gonna donate. He's gonna donate some cash to my fund. But Tony's coming on. Yeah, get that edible girl. Fix a drink. He's gonna talk about my vacation. He's gonna talk about my age. Basically, he's gonna ask Candice what she's doing.
Yeah.
He's gonna go out to Candice.
About a funeral. Yep.
He's gonna smell like me. No, I'm just kidding. They're not like no. They just bought it from the store. I sent you, Tony. No, Tony, look, I sent you. I'll try again. I sent it to you. I sent it to Lounge with Tony. LoungeWithTony.com.
I just thought about something.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have a brain. Thank you. Wait a second. 1, 2. Is it
bang bang?
Is it today or tomorrow the last time for Beyond Salem on Peacock? Because
say it again, Tony. I said it again.
I just thought about that. Oh,
Okay, T has entered the waiting room. Here he comes, kids. Get ready, bitches. Here he comes. I'm ready for him. Let's see what Tony's gonna be talking about.
Let me tell you something, James Lott Jr. Don't you ever try to act like I'm not gonna pop on and say what it is I got to say. Ain't nobody missing you. Ain't nobody worried about you. You supposed to be on vacation, minding your own business, eating your little sharp cheese slices. Ain't nobody worrying about what you doing in no Kansas City. Nobody asked you to go live so you can tell us what you doing in Kansas City. You supposed to be resting, relaxing, and getting your together. That's what you're supposed to be doing instead of being all up in our business.
I love you, Tony. Everybody's ready for you. I love you, Tony Moore.
Duh.
Oh my God.
And
Tony,
don't nobody send him nothing.
You know, Tony, Black folks, I know that's what happens. They don't support each other. That's what we don't do. Okay?
I support your vacation. You know what you do on vacation? Nothing.
You know what
I'm sitting
Tony?
here
support
minding my own business, catching up on Days of Our Lives, and you two talking about JLJ Media live. Live for what?
I support your hat.
Who doesn't?
Like, okay, hat. Okay, fuzzy hair.
Ponytail.
Okay, fuzzy hair.
Okay, slices of cheese.
I did.
With
I
no
actually.
crackers.
I didn't buy any crackers. I forgot to.
What you buy cheese for and no crackers? That's like having ham and no burger, Kool-Aid and no sugar, pork and no beans.
Ooh, that sounds good, actually.
I just had some.
No, because Tony likes pork and beans. I actually bought some recently. I'm like, these are good. It's been a long time. They are, they are good. Actually, yes. Tell them, Tony. Tell them, Tony.
Now somebody said, I got my martini. I'm ready for Tony.
Okay. Tony doesn't do edibles.
I want to, though. It's on my list.
You never done one?
No.
Like a gummy? Nothing like
That's
that?
why I'm not like y'all heathens doing all this things that are not of the Lord.
I live life, Tony. That's what I did. I don't wait. What are you doing?
Honey, you are on your 8th life. There's no telling what you've been doing for the past 7. You done and did everything. Ain't nothing left for you to do.
That's very true, kids.
Have you had some beverages?
Did you just watch me chug down that wine?
I didn't watch you chug down there. I saw you eat some cheese.
Oh,
that's what the cheese slice was for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the cheese was for, to soak up the wine?
Yeah, it kind of cut the wine.
Well, it didn't cut nothing. You eating sharp cheese ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, nutritionist.
Don't you know Black folks got every letter of the alphabet after their name? M, E, D, S, D, A, B, C, L, M, N, O, P.
Well, Lebanus is like, I need my morphine to survive. Well, go on, girl. Okay, I've done that. Slice some hot dogs into pork and beans. Yes, I've done that. It's good.
That's called beanie weenies.
Oh yeah, beanie weenies. Yes.
And sprinkle some Ritz crackers on it next time. It's good.
That does sound good.
Now you're just being fancy, Tony.
I know. It's too fancy.
Tony prefers
Don't be
wings
punching
and
your
things.
face up like
What?
you ain't had no beanie weenies and some Ritz crackers. Yeah, that's her.
You're right.
No, I haven't put crackers. I put sugar on it. Some Domino's. Put a little bit of Domino sugar on it.
On beanie weenies?
Yeah.
Okay, you've been in Baltimore too long, Candice.
Hold on. You know where I learned that from? Washington, D.C.
Oh,
that's extra Black.
We're Black. We're not that Black.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never heard of sugar on top of. I mean, I know brown sugar, of course. I never heard of regular sugar on top of beans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are these children still sending you money for your alleged vacation
Alleged. Like, I'm staying longer, Tony. I said, fuck this shit. I'm staying
in
longer.
Kansas City?
Yep.
I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City.
If you want more Tony Moore singing, donate $25.
Now listen, now you're not going to be using my talents to get your vacation funds. I'm trying.
I was doing this for James. I was helping James out.
No,
we're done.
Here's the thing. Rebecca goes, no, it's hot dogs sliced in mac and cheese.
No.
Now, Rebecca.
No. Rebecca, me and you, wait a minute, hold up. Back. Me and you are like literally 15 minutes apart.
No,
wait.
There's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going forward. We just stop. Because Rebecca has no. That sounds like she put raisins in her potato salad. Rebecca, what you doing putting mac and cheese?
Girl. Get him.
You don't put hot dogs.
I did not think it was going to get that racy tonight.
Racy. Hello, Racy.
Tony, what are you doing?
I was over here minding my business.
I'm talking about the other Tony.
Oh.
Tony J.
Lynn's all allegedly.
I was thinking the same thing, but when you said it, it was like,
Tony, I mean,
now, Rebecca. Now I respect you and your recipes because we all have things that are different. However, when it comes to hot dog and mac and cheese, they are separate.
She said she hates raisins.
A side. What'd she say?
She said she hates raisins.
Oh yes. Once you try it, you will be hooked. Now, Rebecca, I'm gonna have to be like Aretha and say I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh, Leopard just said that she'd give her a beef Polish. Hot dogs are too small for her mouth. Okay, it is JLJ after dark.
It's JLJ after something.
That hot dogs.
You know what? Y'all got some crazy recipes. Y'all doing too much with
hot dogs.
With hot dogs, you put them in some beanie weenies. And you keep it moving. You don't put them in mac and cheese. You don't put them in no tomato sauce. You don't put them in no spaghetti. You don't put no Alfredo over it.
Alfredo? Is it Alfredo?
None of that. Now somebody gonna try. Somebody gonna talk about, yes, I had fettuccine Alfredo with hot dogs. This ain't Olive Garden.
No, I could never cook. We had that in BLT's oven. My mother couldn't cook either, so I had to cook. I had to take over and cook. She was like, I don't cook. She's like, never mind. She's like, no.
Lord,
I like BLT.
That's got its own. Jesus.
Hey guys, give me all the hot dogs, steaks, chicken. I love meat. Go on, Nathan. And some fast foods. I love meat and some fast foods. Beef Polish and baked beans is good. Well, Polska kielbasa is good.
Tony J, how are you letting all this commentary go by without comment?
I say it out loud to see if he would say something, but he's just sitting there.
The facial expression says it all. He's trying so hard.
I mean, beef in your mouth, Tony.
A big
beef in the mouth.
He's trying to be all innocent. Like,
what are you talking about?
Like, y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. Nasty. Put some clothes on.
Mean.
I can't
this
be.
is
I can't
public.
be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're in public now. Oh, okay. Suddenly, pearls are being clutched all of a sudden, and not around your neck.
Oh,
that's where you aiming.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hot dogs are plumping when you cook them. That's right. That's another saying. A little dab will do you.
Mm-hmm. A little dab will do you.
A little dab will do you. I'm telling you, it's cheesy hot dogs, so good. Now, Rebecca, I do like a better cheddar. Those are good.
Who?
Better cheddar sausages.
Sausages.
The sausage girl. They have the cheese inside. Those are good, Rebecca. I like those. You never had like the beer brats or any of that kind of stuff? No, Tony? I guess not. No, he doesn't do that, folks.
I eat the Oscar Mayer Angus hot dog. That's the bun length.
Ooh, but he likes the bun length.
Yeah, because ain't no point in getting that hot dog and having all that extra bread.
True. You want the hot dog to fit. There you go. Which one of you, I could not do a Nathan's hot dog eating contest. I watched it one year and wanted to throw up.
I can't do no eating contest.
Honestly, yeah, I have to agree. I cannot stand eating contests.
I tried watching one, and it was too much. When they drink that water and stuff, I'm like, oh,
because they be doing something where they be and then they dip it in, and then that don't look enjoyable at all.
No, not at all.
It's like, what y'all doing?
There's this one guy, he wins all the time. He's Asian, he wins all the time. Like, oh, no thanks.
That don't seem sanitary.
There would be, and for those reasons, I'm out.
Like, let me see what the people are saying.
My brother just got home. I see the alarm code. It's like the alarm was disarmed and set. So it's 11 o'clock your time? Was he coming home at 11 o'clock on Friday night?
Don't be worried about what that grown man is doing.
A grown ass man. I know where he was. He was with my cousins who I don't talk to anymore.
Oh.
Okay. He sent me a picture and I go, well, how nice you and your cousins are together. That's what I said. I have no use for none of them. I publicly can say that. I have no use for none of those people. Them lots can all kiss my grits.
Oh.
That's a lot of grits.
A lot of lots. The waste of food. Yeah, I know. But it's my favorite hot dog topping. Ketchup and brown mustard.
Pepsid.
Pepsid AC? You supposed to take that before. You're supposed to sprinkle it on the hot dog. I do one or two things. I either do ketchup and mustard or chili.
Chili's good too. Chili's good too. Oh yeah. I'm telling you. Or chili cheese.
No.
I mean like real cheese, not fake cheese, real cheese. Because Tommy's Burgers has a good hot dog, actually. But of course, my favorite is Pink's. All about Pink's. Pink's hot dog is my favorite.
I've never been to Pink's.
Wait, you never been to Pink's, Tony? Never?
I think I've been inside. Oh, wait, no, I take it back. I have been to Pink's.
I think you've been here long enough.
Why do they call it Pink? Is the hot dog pink?
No, the owners, their last name were Pink.
Okay.
The place has been around for 80 years, I think, 85 years. And it's a stand on the Brea and Melrose. There's always a line, no matter what. It's open 24 hours. And Facebook will go there. They're known for their different hot dogs. I get the Rosie O'Donnell, which is, if I remember correctly, it's sauerkrauts, mustard, ketchup, and onions. It's really good. And I also get the chili cheese dog, like Tony just said. And it's real chili, real cheese, not cheese whiz, real cheese.
And the mic is on.
Like Prince, and the mic is on. And then when he looks at the camera, it makes me laugh every time. And the mic is on. It's the camera. He go on Prince. May he rest in peace. And those are good. But they also serve hot dogs, but it's really good. And it's a famous place you should go to. And it's kind of outdoor, indoor. You stand outside and they have like some seating in the back. The Pink's is really good. I love Pink's. You have to go at the right time. You never know who might see in line. So I mean, it's my friends might be in line with you. They have everybody who's signed on the walls and stuff. So it's a good late night place to go to if you want indigestion and heartburn. It's delicious. So Tony, how was your night, Tony Moore Jr.?
I started work today and I wasn't expecting to do that. My mindset was that I was going to start on Monday. And apparently I started today.
At Mickey's?
No. Clapping.
Oh, he's clapping. What new show? Did you work on Buddy Games or any of those shows that are coming out right now?
No, I worked on Loteria.
Did you really? Oh, fun.
I worked on that years ago. And I was like, oh, this game is going to be so fun. And then they brought it back and I did a run through not too long ago. And I was like, oh, look, there it is. That Jamie Cahill, whatever his name is. I said, oh, he smells so good.
Well, who? Now they got me waking up. Who's the host?
Well, you're gonna have to look him up.
Okay, what's his name? Who he is? Who he be?
Well, you
is that just your baby daddy? Who that is? What's your baby daddy? Who that is?
Who that is? What are you more important? What are you doing in Kansas? Like of all the 50 states, why did you end up in Kansas?
Number one, I have a sister here, which I'll post a picture of her, my sister Nicole. Number two, it's the middle of the country and it doesn't take a long time to get here. It's quiet. They have great food that I love. It's easy to get around and it's cheaper. And it's no hustle and bustle. That's why I like Kansas. I'm literally in the middle of the country. Get to see my sister. I'm gonna go see my aunt and her grave and all that kind of stuff, do that. And eat I had Cracker Barrel for breakfast. I had Famous Days for lunch. I have all my food places here. That's why I come. I like Kansas. I used to work here. I like it. It's very comfortable and easy, and just easy breezy, and not too expensive. But at least I want to be far away from LA in California, and so that happened. I'm in the middle of the country. I am like 6 states over.
Well, if you like it, I love it.
There you go. And then I'm back for 1 day. And then I leave again for Northern California.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
So
that's why I'm here. Josh Duhamel is expecting a baby with his new wife. Yeah, he was on Big Brother.
Well, just know, ain't nobody worried about you and missing you. We are over here doing our business and drinking our water.
Actually, Rebecca, there's only 50 states. There's only 50 states. 50 states and then territories.
I only know the 50th state.
Because Puerto Rico wants to be the 51st state.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
People, they want to be 51. They're not going to happen. So there's only 50 states. Hawaii is the 50th.
Matt, where's Scott?
He's about 25, 30 feet from me on another side of a wall.
He in the bed.
Yeah.
But he gave him a little smooch before he went to bed, though. So.
Ooh, what kind of smooch? What y'all be doing on this Zoom, man?
It's nighttime.
What kind of shows y'all be putting on?
It's nighttime shows, Tony, for grown-ups.
Well, you know what they say, nighttime is the right time.
Okay. In some cases, yes. Sometimes morning's good too.
Well, we all know you ain't finna do nothing after the way you devoured that cheese.
Well, ain't nothing going on but the rent here. Got to have a job if you want. There's MJ, who I'm going to see tomorrow. Hi, MJ.
Yay.
She lives here in Kansas. I'm going to see her. Because she's at work, I think, right now until 6 a.m. See, I'm getting the graveyard crowd. Tony Moore Jr.
You getting some kind of crowd. I just wanted to let you know that you interrupted my soul and my spirit because I was over here minding my business and you decided to log on during a alleged vacation. You ain't no vacation. You at a staycation down the street from your house trying to do something in a hotel. Like, girl, I can't believe.
Would it be funny if I really did that? But actually, I've been showing people. I've been in other states along the way. I've been showing that. Matt's seen it.
Well, technically, I didn't.
Oh, look how fast
they came up as broken.
Look how fast they turn, just like that. Just turn on you, just like that. That fast. Younger people. How are the men in Kansas? Are they big cowboys?
What, 3.5 years?
Yes, it's happening. It's happening. I'm crowning. Let's see. Are they big cowboys? Some Kansas are corn-fed, yes. Some Midwest are very corn-fed and delicious.
We do like corn-fed.
We do. And I am a sucker for corn-fed.
Tony J, are you okay?
I feel like Tony J is something's gonna burst
So
or
this
pop
is what
or
happens
crack.
when there are two Tonys. One stops while the other one goes, and then when the other Tony stops, the other one goes. That's what's happening.
Mm.
Well, which one? Well, I've been going since I got here.
Well, he was going before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Janet Jackson and all her misdeeds,
Oh.
and how I said that documentary didn't tell us shit, except that all men are bad apparently in her life.
They are.
See, there you go. That's all it taught us. That's all it taught us. It's like, Janet. The one cute thing about that documentary I did like was when they showed her and Michael working on screen together. That was cute.
Yeah.
Other than that, he's like, but I mean, to me, Michael comes first. There's nobody. I mean, Michael's first, clearly.
It's not. I enjoyed that, and I heard the story before too. But what I didn't like was with the documentary and her and Michael was when she this time said that she didn't have fun, and she made it seem like they was dueling. We knew about the camps, but when they got together, they were fine.
Right.
She talked about the tour, and now it's like, oh, but it wasn't as fun. And then when she made her nickname Dunk. Everyone calls her Dunk. If she has a problem, Michael gave her the nickname, but she don't talk about how they call them Big Nose. She made it seem like, oh, poor me, poor me. And if you hate a nickname, why everybody in your life call you? Your mans call you Dunk.
Right.
I know I have nicknames that I can stand. And when I got old enough, don't call me that.
Right.
But everyone call her Dunk. Stop it.
But I told you, Janet, like I said, Janet said all the men were bad. All her men's were bad.
Okay.
And sure, that is her child. Sure. She bought it.
Oh.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Did I come out of my mouth out loud? Oh, okay. Check him. Like I said, Prince and Paris are his children. I don't care what they look like, what's going on. They're his children. And that child is her, and that child is her child. She got her a child.
Yep. She got two of them.
I forgot who it was, but they killed me with that. But do Rashida look like Quincy? Rashida looks straight up white. I didn't know she was. I was like, that's she.
I didn't even know that was Quincy's. I didn't even know that was Quincy Jones' daughter.
Well, I knew because of Peggy Lipton. I knew because we're a Squad fan, so I knew. Yeah,
yeah, but I'm saying she could pass. I mean, I never when I would see her and stuff. I don't pay attention to the names. I see them whatever, and I'm like, what? And looking at it, then even when I look back, I'm like, really? But it is what it is.
No, my family's all mixed up. My grandkids look white. My kids look white. They're all mixed up. It happens. I'm 55% white, apparently, because it's my DNA. So
I'm 50% British.
There you go. But this happens. So I'm saying we have all shades and colors, but we all know BG is probably the only one who's Michael's real child.
I'm not gonna say that. And catch me out here.
But, however, I'm like Prince and Paris were raised by Michael, so I have no problem with that. He had two kids. They look like their mother for sure.
Don't forget about Omar.
Which I think we said. I think I agree with you. I think he is Joe's kid. My brother.
Oh no, that's Mickey Howard's son.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, Omar Body is Michael's kid, and the other one is Joe's. There's a lot. Yes, and Janet has two kids. I know she does. That other child is a DeBarge and a Jackson. I know DeBarges. I know several of them. I'm friends with several of them.
I'm just waiting to see where Tony gets through his notifications list.
Notifications list. He's like, what is
You said what now?
Well, to quote the diva, I said what I said.
Oh, we said something. It's coming for you, Tony.
You know what? It really is late night because y'all are trying it. And I'm gonna let y'all have this because I am a child of God. Yes. Well, some folks know, and others have to be taught. And it's fine.
Okay, yellow shirt. Okay, yellow shirt. Okay, after Buzz TV. Okay, Buzz you later. Okay, Buzz you later.
Okay, vacationer. Okay, purple shirt. Okay, salt and pepper. Okay, ponytail. Okay, nail polish.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I
Now,
love
what
it.
else is on the docket?
We were talking about Janet. We got back. We went to Janet again. I don't know what else was on docket. We were tearing into Janet and Justin Timberlake because they're in sync coming back together.
Oh, that's right. Well, let me
Any
just
thoughts
say
on
this.
that, Tony? Tony more? Sorry. Any thoughts on that? In sync.
Get the bag, honey. Get the bag. There's money to be had. Get it.
I said there is.
Yeah,
There is. There's money. There is money to be had. Go out and get it. Just it'd be the smartest thing they could do if they go on tour. Do a short tour. Do a quick little 30-city tour, or whatever, and be good to go. Be good to go. No, we were talking. It's getting shady up in here. Oh, it's been shady all day, girl. It's been the shade. I love. It's always cooler in the shade. It is. I decided to stay in tonight because I'm like, I'll be doing stuff tomorrow.
Oh, because there's my gosh, you chose to stay in. There's so much to do in Kansas.
MJ, she's trying to talk about your city. Actually, MJ, I gotta tell you what time we're getting together. First of all, I need to know what time. Joey can get it. Joey Fatone. Oh, he's kind of cute. I give it to you.
Yeah.
He's cute.
I can't believe you staying in tonight. Somebody as young and fresh as you.
Yeah, I'm just going to ignore Tony and let him work it out. And just let that happen. Justin can kick rocks. Okay. Everybody's mad at Justin. Mr. Timberlake. Mr. Timberlake. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll be fine either way.
We'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, kids.
It'll be okay. Either way.
Okay.
Either we'll have a reunion. Great. We'll come see you. Bye. God must have spent a little more time on you,
Oh my god, that song. It's so funny. Oh my god. Candice, she's naming songs.
I know.
Or, we'll just see y'all. I'll see Lance at Heart.
Oh my god, he knows Lance, that's why. Lance be running around West Hollywood.
I know of Lance.
I think you guys know each other. You don't know each other?
I know of him.
Oh.
I don't know if he knows me like that.
Okay, Mariah. Okay, girl. I don't know her. Like I met her once.
I haven't had a conversation
with her. And I love that so much. Like you go, Mariah. I don't really know her personally. I just love that. I just love that so much. I love it. But I thought I'm sorry. You're the king of West Hollywood. I thought you knew everybody.
Everybody knows me. There's a difference.
Okay. Come here. Oh, that's my cue. Purse.
Oh, okay. One day, Candice, when you are able to stream a full 5 minutes consecutively without your Wi-Fi cutting out, you will know it too. Yeah. Oh, hello? Candice, you looking like a gift right now. Oh, there you go. Oh, don't go too fast.
Oh, Tony, wait a minute, Tony. They were filming. You know what happened to Jen Lilly? I didn't know what happened to her.
What do you mean?
Oh, Tony doesn't know.
He knows.
He knows.
Oh, Tony knows. Okay.
I don't know.
They're all, hey, Tony, you were right. Gwen knew all along.
What?
He hasn't watched this week's episode, you guys.
He's watching Days right now.
Yeah.
I'm on Wednesday.
He's on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
What happened? Does she get kidnapped? Does she go to Greece?
You gotta watch.
What happened?
Tony sounds grumpy. Does he need a nap or a man?
Both.
Yeah.
No, he said both. He said both. Tony said both.
And first of all, I'm not grumpy. I keeps it real, okay? This ain't grumpy. Okay. This is telling it like it is.
Okay.
This is also 11:20, and I'm sitting here with my bra off watching Days of Our Lives. I'm in my house because I live
here. And girl, I need a nap and a man. Should I
Now,
both?
what happened to
Find out. Gotta continue to watch.
well, why y'all gonna bring something up and then say, oh, he knows, oh no, he don't, and then don't talk about
Oh,
it?
about
Well,
the Jen,
the Jen Lilly thing.
about the Jen Lilly saga.
Tell about Jen Lilly. 'Cause I don't. You just told me. I don't know the full story. I can't
What
tell you.
about
Tell
it?
me. Tell him. Come on, Candice. Run your mouth. Come on, you do it, girl.
Because I feel like Tony, you know.
But Tony's saying he doesn't know.
But he says that about a lot of things, and then when it happens, he's like, "Well, you know, a couple of weeks before I found out about it, and I didn't say anything."
Well, what's the problem?
No, we're just talking about the storyline and everything, you know,
What
And
about
Teresa,
about
your
Teresa.
roommate. Hi, Brandon.
Hey, there's your your roommate made a cameo.
He just walked by.
Brandon, they said hi. He said hi. He's getting ready for. Oh, I was gonna be like, "Oh, can I tell them?" But whatever, I'm grown. He's getting ready for his girlfriend.
That was actually a cardboard cutout that's on a reel that goes back.
Little day goes by.
That goes by.
Oh, like on Home Alone.
Yeah, exactly, Tony. Exactly.
They was talking about doing a remake to that movie.
Go back to before Tony falls asleep. Go back to telling him what the
Right.
So Jen Lilly
This
got
is the
replaced.
longest-
Yeah.
got what?
Replaced on days.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, so he doesn't know, you guys. He doesn't know.
Because I talked to her. No, I'm just kidding. No,
Oh
but
my
that's,
God.
it said, I think she said it in an interview that like she said something about like she was willing to finish it out, but they just like replaced her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Allegedly with Emily O'Brien.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
Okay.
And that's why Jen Lilly has said for the actress who takes over her role, for everybody to be nice to her. Because this wasn't her choice.
Well, never mind. If you come to one of my private soap Zooms, I'll tell you a little tea. I'm not gonna say it on here.
Why?
Because I say certain things I say on private. I don't say it on public.
Speaking of
Tony,
James,
but Tony, you know this already. You know stuff already.
you haven't done a station identification for a while.
Hi, thank you for watching JLJ After Dark. It's our second episode. Thank you very much. I want to thank my sponsors so far, which have been Rebecca, of course, from Baltimore. Earlier,
Yay, Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Kayla Roney, my sister Zandra, Tracy.
Yay.
Zandra is here?
She was earlier. She took my mom out shopping today at Big Lots, so she had a coupon.
Ooh, I know she couldn't wait to drop off.
Oh, I know. I was like, guess what you're going to heaven. I said, you did your daughterly duties, you're going to heaven. And Films 5555555. Thank you very much for your donations. I really am in Kansas City. Don't ignore Tony Moore Jr. I am here. But also I have Zooms coming up. I have the Soap Zoom next Sunday. We have the Zoom-a-Versary. It's been 1 year I've been doing these Zooms. That's coming up the following Saturday.
Nobody said you weren't there.
What?
Who said you weren't there?
Somebody named Tony Moore Jr. Anyway, so you can
Kansas?
sign up for those. You can sign up for those Zooms, and also October Zooms are out now. I'm working on November, December. So I think Africa is not happening. I've heard nothing,
no.
so it's already the end of September.
I was going to ask you about that too.
Yeah, I didn't. My feeling is I wish they hadn't said anything to me until they had everything, their ducks in a row. And then said, okay, James, we have the budget. Would you like to come? I didn't realize it was gonna be, I thought it was a done deal. Like, just James, you want to come? Right. They like asked me like 3 times. And I was like, And now it's like, we're just still waiting. James, we'll let you know mid-August.
What they waiting for?
I don't know. I have no idea. So I have a feeling because it's less than 2 months from now. So I would need to do it. So I don't, and they're all over there in England. I'm not. So it'll be a little different for me. So Yeah, and I'm not flying economy to England, so if they want me to come over there, I got to fly comfortably.
Oh, not you being bougie.
No, me being comfortable, girl. We're talking BBC, okay? They got money.
Yeah.
They got money. But I'm
You
still
don't know what
working.
they got. You don't have access to their bank account.
I work with them currently, and some of the rates that I've asked for, they have paid. So I know they have the money.
They don't have it for you.
Right now, probably maybe not. That's why I'm not going.
You can tell them what to do with their money. You got money for me? Everyone
Have a
can
nice
donate
evening, and we'll see you
everyone
next
can donate
time
to me
on
at
JLJ
Lounge
the
with
After
Tony
Dark.
on CashAPP, PayPal, Zelle. I know you're not trying to kick me off your show.
I'm in charge.
Oh, are you in charge of the girls? Are you in charge of the girls?
Hey, Tony.
Yes,
Tony,
Candice.
I have a question for you.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to, or do you know, or anything? Are you gonna MC Day of Days?
I don't know. I'm emceeing an event in
March.
Where am I at, Matt?
In National Harbor, Maryland.
National Harbor, Maryland.
National Harbor, Maryland, March
with Taraya,
2024.
And Colton Little and Mike Manning.
Right? Manny.
Yes, and me and Brad Everett Young, and brought to you by Spectrum Celebrity Events. Get your tickets today. Uh-oh, I forgot I was playing a game. I had to restart it.
Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, well, listen, I said all I had to say, and I'm going to go now because I'm going to go back to minding my own business and drinking.
Sponsored by?
Drinking my water.
Allegedly.
Is there edition days this Sunday?
There is. You know what there isn't? A mini GH reporter, Bold and the Beautiful, and the Young and the Restless, and the JLJ and the pop. None of that is happening. Allegedly, the producer, creator, all the things, check all the boxes, is on vacation, which I don't know nobody that's on vacation still conducting Zooms and working and stuff.
And also, folks, there will be episodes released on Sunday. So there's new content coming out on Sunday. It won't be live. Tony knows all about that.
That's none of my business.
Tony.
You need to sip your tea when you say that, Tony.
No, it's part of the past. That's none of my business. Tony had so many great ideas back in the day.
Back in the day, I still have great ideas. I don't know what you're talking about. I am full of ideas.
So many great shows and ideas. I want Tony in the City to come back.
I want More Please to come back.
More Please, the best theme song.
Well, whatever y'all want, y'all send the money for it to happen.
Okay.
Oh, look, Gail's like, okay. How much you need, Tony? How much you need?
Hi, I'm Candice Mack. I did an amazing job. Help James on Sunday. If you guys would like to see More Please, literally, Tony, what's your Venmo and all that? Come on now. We're gonna get this started. Here we go.
What do we think it is?
What do we think it is? They're all laughing.
I mean, I don't think he would have Lounging with Tony as a Venmo.
All platforms.
Look at tell you like, and then Mike is on. Okay.
I mean, if you would like to see this happy fella do more.
I recognize that photo. Where did you get that photo from, Candice?
I got it from this event that this guy was hosting, and he was super sweet. He was super nice.
I wonder if we can get him again.
Don't know what happened to him.
Okay, go
Um,
Brown.
I know he was on the show.
That's on for 5 more days.
Is it 5 days?
You know what's
trying
funny?
to figure that out.
Wait, Tony, right before you came on, I did ask that question. I was like, wait, how many more days until they take it off?
It's next week.
Why are they doing this though?
Yeah, why are they taking it down?
Probably because they don't want to pay more residuals on it. They have to pay.
That's true. but if they can keep the Christmas special up and like that's not fair. That's not right.
By the way, I don't know if you saw earlier, Candice. When I just logged into Peacock a couple minutes, hours, days ago. Who knows how long we've been doing this? It was set 5 days on Peacock for Beyonce.
Yeah, that's what they just said.
Tony just said that. Yeah.
I'm not meant.
Even the rated X one is too formerly known as Twitter, Tony Moore.
Say what?
Even the rated X one, too formerly known as Twitter. Oh yeah, what do we call it these days? You call it X. You guys call it X.
I call it Twitter X.
I say Twitter still. I'm like, I don't know.
X, formerly Twitter.
The artist formerly known as Twitter. That's all crazy. I still can't believe
that's given Twitter too much credit.
It's too much. It's all too much. I think my ass is starting to hurt. So I think it's time for me to get off. I think.
All right.
Well, first of all, it wasn't time for you to get on. You could have stayed off. Nobody told you to log in from Kansas City while you was on your vacation and have your booty hurting and stuff. You could have been out exploring or doing something else, but you decided to interrupt our lives, the days of our lives that got in like in another world with all these churn, with only one life to live in the general hospital.
I was waiting for the one life to live.
In Santa Barbara with all the passions to come on here.
All the passions.
Do it. You got to put search for tomorrow in, Tony.
We've been on 2 hours. That is crazy.
Well, he gonna be searching for something tomorrow, but it ain't gonna be the button to go live again.
Oh, they're all like, "How is Mama Mai?" My brother's like, "I like that couple." I'm like,
"Oh, I feel so bad for Jeannie."
Yeah, my brother's like, "I like that couple actually." I don't know. Things are saying about that's like what differences, but I don't know.
I hope they're okay.
Tony J, I just want to appreciate you acknowledging my reaction that no one else in the room acknowledged.
Well, we saw you laughing.
And we saw you doing like this. Just doing all like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Matt, if they could give you a TV show, I would just watch it just for your reactions.
Would the Wi-Fi be strong enough to get through?
You know what? I know. So you know what?
Good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Bye, Tony.
I appreciate it.
See you, Tony. Bye, Tony.
I'll end my own show. Thank you very much.
First of all, I can do what I want to do. Who gave you this damn platform?
Here we go. Zoom.
Actually, I've had this platform before I knew you, but the props I give you is me hosting in television.
Well, your stuff wouldn't be as good now if you didn't start hosting with us.
Possibly, that's true, man.
You're welcome. That's all you gotta say.
Well, I always give you props, motherfucker. I give you props all the time. All the time. I give you props all the time. You and some folks who should not be mentioned.
Well, if you would like to see these two gentlemen
live,
do so in March of 2024.
Oh yeah,
in National Harbor, Maryland.
Yes,
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there too, just to bud the shit out of you, Tony.
Well, it's okay. Flight canceled. Bye.
Flight canceled. Flight canceled. Can't make it, James. Sorry.
Okay. Bye, Tony. Bye, Matt. Bye, Candice.
Bye.
Do not log on. Do not sign in. Do not do nothing else on this vacation but vacate. Sean.
I love that I am 54 years old and do whatever I want. Thank you very much.
Yeah, how old you are. You ain't ever too old to insert whatever you never too old to be.
Insert whatever. He's an insert whatever. Insert whatever.
Whatever, honey. All right. It was so great to see you, beautiful people. Y'all take care. Stay blessed.
Bye to Tony, please.
Have a wonderful weekend. And don't be trying to find the X button to X me out. I'm not ready yet. I will let you know. I will let you know when I'm ready to go. I ain't grabbed my purse yet.
Get your purse. Get your jacket.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Oh my God, you guys. Well, you guys have made this After Dark hilarious. It didn't go a direction I thought we were going to go.
Y'all need a show together.
Yes, we have a good time. Me and Tony have a good time. So
me and Matt was sitting in the back.
The reaction crew.
I just have to get myself prepared for this. I just thought about it. I was like, yeah, March, both of them are going to be in the same
together.
And I'll be there. Oh, God.
Together.
Yeah.
Get your vest, honey, because that bang, 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 bang.
Together.
I'll be the one coming on the live. I'll be like, eat popcorn. I'll be like,
and me, him, and Mark J. Foose do a show together. Trust me, it was very interesting.
Oh, too bad. Like that would have been cool if Mark could go.
A bit of a neck trauma trying to react to James and Tony and Mark in person at AfterBuzz with the zings. And it's, I'm still seeking treatment for it.
It's like,
you need therapy.
And we were together at your last, when I showed up at your last event. And Tammy came and I was there. We had a mini reunion. You showed up.
I sat way in the back so that I didn't have to.
Yes, me, Tony, and Mark sat in the front. Me, Mark, and Tammy sat in the front. Tammy Govea, that's also Tony's his woman, Tammy Govea. Tammy Govea. Yes. So we had a good time. So we always have a good time. But I will end the show now myself too. I thank you guys for coming on. You want to promote anything, Candice? You want to promote anything?
Yes, I would. At this present time, I would like to first promote the hit audio comedy, The Email on JLJ Media, season 3. And there was a bonus episode that was released a couple of days ago. So check it out. If you haven't checked it out, check out seasons 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Also, Sunday is Soul Party 411. Since James is not going to be on, you guys can come on over. We'll talk about everything. That's how we do it. There's season 4 of Forever and a Day is now officially out. Heritage, Everyday Women. I'm trying to think. Take 2 Radio. There's another podcast that I'm going to be a part of that I will be announcing very soon. Trust me, it's good. Tomorrow's a new day and Old Cove that James is a part of, and I did a cameo on. So there you go. Anything you want to promote, Matt?
Before you to Matt, Leopardess.
Oh yeah.
I will next time. At my chair at home is much more comfortable than this chair here, so it's a little different. Matt, anything you want to promote?
Well, I've heard about this little company called Spectrum Celeb. You can find them on most social media platforms at Spectrum Celeb. And we do have an event coming up in this March. And you can find more about that by going to www.spectrumcelebrityevents.com. If you would like to see some repetitive sunset pictures, you can follow me at Eclectech on most social media platforms. So that's all I got.
Anything you want to promote, Tony?
No.
He'll do anything. He'll do anything like that.
Not yet. I can't. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much attention.
Ooh, he's rubbing himself. Well, I'm James Lott Jr., of course, and you can follow me. We're all James Lott Jr. sold at James Lott Jr. Also,
there go that boy.
There you go. I can make it
there.
Lord Jesus.
They want me to do. They want me to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. Well, find out who's done the longest YouTube live. You can find that out.
Did we almost do 10 hours like on Sunday? Did we?
9 hours, 18 minutes. Leopard said I should do it. Do another one, but be comfortable. That's fine. I can get comfortable if we get somewhere. No cigar, Tony. Like no cigar, Tony. He didn't blow a cigar tonight. But if someone finds out and lets me know who's done the longest YouTube live, I'll think about it. If I could do 9 hours, Tony, I could probably do 18 or 20. I probably could.
It's not always about the length.
And on that note, you guys, you guys have a great morning, a great night.
Yes, good night, everybody.
And James will be back on later tomorrow.
I'll probably be on tomorrow, today.
Yeah, whatever.